Welcome to Study Loop.
So in this question, air flowing at a supersonic velocity in a duct is decelerated by heating. So not acceleration but deceleration is going on. Decelerated because of heating. So the highest temperature air can be heated by heat addition and the rate of heat transfer have to be found out. Now in this question, the assumptions that we take here are the first assumption, all that are included in a Rayleigh flow is here. Second thing is that mass flow rate remains constant. The mass flow rate is constant here. So we take the properties of air as K equals to 1.4, Cp is equals to 1.005 kilojoule per kg Kelvin, and R equals to 0.287 kilojoule per kg. Okay. Now, when we see, we have to understand these properties. This is used in all the equations that we are, all the formulas that we are going to put. So, the heat flow will stop when the flow is stopped, and thus Ma2 that is equals to V2 upon C2 is equals to 1. Now, knowing the stagnation properties, the static properties can be determined, and that is T1 equals to T01 into 1 plus k minus 1 by 2 into ma1 square, and that is equals to 364.1 Kelvin. Similarly, the static pressure is equals to P01 equals to 1 plus k minus 1 upon 2 into ma1 minus k upon k minus 1. So when we put the value, we are going to get it as 24.37 kilopascal. And the inlet density, that is rho 1, equals to P1 upon RT1, and that is equals to 0.2332 kg per meter cube. Now we understand that the inlet velocity and the mass flow rate becomes ready. First we will find out the C1. That is KRT1, we get the value to be 382.5 meter per second. Put all the values, that's enough. Now V1 is equals to MA1 upon C1, which is equals to 688.5 meter per second. Now the mass flow rate of air is equals to rho 1, the area of cross section 1 and V1, and that is equals to 0.6179 kg per second. So this is the value, these are the values that we have. Now as we move forward, the exit temperature and the stagnation temperature can be found out by this formula, which is T2 upon T star divided by T1 upon T star. And that is equals to T2 equals to 598 Kelvin. Similarly, we can find out T0, that is 717 Kelvin, and the heat transfer is M of air into Cp T01 minus T02 T02 minus T01, and that is 72.9 kilowatt. So these are the values that we require. I hope you understood.